Dynamic Brothers.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Surprise That's Good podcast, where we talk about the movies that we would consider classics but maybe have been forgotten down the line by newer generations.
Yeah, something underrated or underappreciated. So we're just gonna shed some light to certain movies that we feel deserve better.
And one of those movies that we're going to be talking and one of the movies that we're going to be talking about today is I consider it to be a classic. I've not seen it in 15 years and was generally surprised that's good of how, great it was. Today we're going to be talking about the Steve Martin 1979 classic The Jerk.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad I picked this one because when rewatching it again, I was laughing like as if it was my first time again.
I hadn't realized how long it's been since I've watched this. It's been probably, like a good 15 years since I've seen this.
Right, and the jokes still hold up to this day.
They do. Honestly, this movie is still so funny.
Yeah, what I love about this movie too, it's not like comedy here, comedy. It's like legit cut after cut, bit after bit after bit.
Yeah, it's like joke after joke after joke. It's like a series of kind of like SNL type of like skits.
But still tell a whole story.
And it's a good story too.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a rags to riches, back to rags story.
Yeah, well, being broke, blowing up famous to losing it all.
Yeah, so the story is that Steve Martin's character is he's an adopted child into a black family. He thinks he's black, but he's a white guy.
And he can never really fit in. Like every time they're dancing, listening to music, he's always offbeat because he doesn't feel these type of music.
He doesn't have the rhythm of the blues with him.
No.
So he decides to leave home and go on a cross-country journey where he eventually finds fame and fortune and love, loses it all, and gains a little good message in the end.
Yeah, finds out, what is truly happy for him.
Yeah, and it's honestly, it's a really relatable movie.
Yeah. No, and it's like I said, it's something still to laugh at this day with the family. Still something to learn from, too.
And honestly, like, Steve Martin was he was one of the comedic greats back in the day.
Yeah, definitely hidden gem. But, like, he had great moments. Like, you could name any type of head, Cheaper by the Dozen, Three Amigos.
Yeah. I still think my favorite Steve Martin movie will probably always be Father of the Bride.
Yeah.
I love Father of the Bride so much. Such a classic. It's kind of the reason why I'm scared to have a daughter.
I just think of Cheaper by the Dozen. It gets me afraid of having kids.
No. That's too many.
It's a dozen.
That's way too many. I think after 3, I'm good. Yeah. 2 would be hopeful, but 3, I think I'll be fine there.
Yeah, I like cut off at 3.
Yeah. I'm sorry, future wife, if you want more. We're not gonna have like a dozen. It's insane.
No, we get virtual babies.
But no, Steve Martin was, he was one of the guys, He was like your Bill Murrays, your Jim Belushi. No, John Belushi.
John Belushi.
Wow.
Not Jim Belushi.
Not Jim Belushi.
that's
oh my God. Face. Like John Candy's back in the day, just one of these classic actors. Well, classic comedic actors. So we're going to be going into some little segments, kind of like our favorite kind of like stuff about this film. So first off, we are going to be discussing our favorite moment of the film. Isaiah, hit me with your favorite moment of this classic film.
My favorite moment of the film. There's a lot of moments, so this was really hard to pick.
So many to pick from.
But my favorite moment where I could still laugh at it a lot, and you could just see him just spitballing all this improv, is the scene of him in the tub. And he's just singing to Marie about a thermos.
That scene is so sad, though.
It was awesome. I'm sorry. It was one of my favorite moments because he's just sitting there in the tub singing a song that he just made up on top of his head about a thermos. She writes him a letter that he's leaving. She puts it near the bathtub. Of course, the letter gets watered down on. So by the time he figures out there's a note there, he starts to read it, and he can't read it because so he's just trying. He's like, "Dear mama, blah 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 blah, mama, Marie, you leaving?" It's like that's all you got out of there.
He starts running naked, but he
grabs the dog to cover the front. Then he sees another dog on the lawn, grabs it again to cover the backside. So he's just doing 360 spins with 2 dogs covering himself.
Oh my God, that part is so funny.
Like you said, it's sad.
It's
but
sad though, because like Marie just like leaves him at that point.
Yeah, they're broke down in an apartment and they have nothing.
Yeah, well, once he gets all rich and stuff, then she comes back. So
Yeah.
what's the real, moment of that story?
That she's a gold digger.
Pretty much.
What's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment has to be when it's his first day as the gas station attendant, but he's there by himself and he's got the three guys that stole a purse from some lady, is using her credit card, and they're like, and he's trying to stall for the police to come, and he just keeps making up like these random excuses like, oh, you won a free mitten today.
Let me go get it
for you. Then he goes to the phone, he calls the cops and like, I got him here, guys. They're gonna be here for a while. He ties up their car.
Because he saw it in a movie.
Yeah. To another building. They speed off. And then literally like a big hole in that building starts ripping open. And it's taking a groom away from like a church when a wedding was happening. And he goes to the cops and he goes back to the phone of the cops. First of all, the cops aren't there yet. He's been on the phone with them for like 10 minutes. Like, where's the nearest police station?
And he's just telling them, yeah, you have a blue Chevy going down. Can't miss it. It's carrying a giant. It's carrying a small church.
Oh, it's so ridiculous. It's so funny.
Yeah, the characters in there too really bring them up. Because Steve Martin, of course, is the centerpiece that holds everything together.
You know, this was his first starring role.
Really?
Yeah, because before this, he had SNL. Oh, wow. Like, this was his first movie, kind of.
And he kind of blew it out of the park on this one. Oh, wow. I don't know that.
Yeah, I found that out. Fun facts, guys. The Jerk was Steve Martin's first movie.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Boy, his career went completely up from there. What was that?
I don't know if we be a ghost in this room.
Yeah, so that was my favorite moment. Isaiah, who was your favorite character of this movie?
My favorite character, even though I just slandered her a little bit, his love interest, Marie. Only because she was basically funny throughout this movie too. Like she kind of held her own up against someone as Steve Martin, and that's a hard job to do, to not be overshadowed by him.
The scene where they're ordering, where they're at the restaurant, and he sees that the snails are on her plate, even though she ordered snails. And he starts
she ordered escargot.
And he starts freaking out to the waiter because there's snails on her plate. And then she starts freaking out too.
She's just trying not to look down on the plate.
Don't look, Marie. Don't look. Don't look down. Don't look down. Look up. Look up.
And she's just flipping out.
She's just looking up, and it was so good. Yeah, I really like her in this movie. I just think the message of, once he becomes famous, she comes back.
Yeah, but I think when she when they run into each other, when he finds her at the mall, I don't think she knew he was rich. I think it's just been a while since she's seen him.
That could be that, but she also like stays. I don't know. Just because. Okay, then why did she leave in the first place then?
Good question. I don't remember.
Because I took from it that she left because he was poor.
Nah,
and that they really weren't.
Well, she knew throughout the whole movie, like in the beginning of the movie, that he worked at the carnival.
Yeah. Which, hey, he's the most charming carny there is. Then.
Yeah. Compared to everybody else there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but she does have kind of like a redemption to her in the end.
Yeah.
Where she finds him when he's a bum, and no matter what, she sticks with him.
In his new family life, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
My favorite. It's a small character in the movie. I don't know. I found his part to be hysterical. Was the madman trying to shoot up the gas station? The sniper.
The sniper guy turned marshal.
No, he turns into a private detective.
Private detective, yeah.
But I just I don't know. Just his scene, he has two scenes, but his one scene where he's like, every day is a random person, bastard.
Yeah, I think the story was his wife left him, so every day he's just picking a random person in the phone book. And of course, that day was Steve Martin.
Steve Martin's like, my name is in the phone book. I'm a somebody now. And then immediately cuts to the guy picking his name out of the phone book. So he's also the worst shot in probably film history.
Yeah.
He could not shoot. Yeah, could not shoot Steve Martin, but I don't know, because there's really not that many other
No, like
like
the easiest
big
pick would have been
characters.
Steve Martin. Oh, Steve Martin's my favorite character.
Yeah, it's
That
too
would've been
easy
too
though.
easy. So yeah, you're right. The whole movie really revolves around him.
Yeah, it's his movie, it's his journey, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more like bigger out there characters in this. Like
Yeah,
he comes across of.
that's true. Cause everything kind of. Well, like Gaskeeper guy was one. The Carney people.
Well, we knew like one Carney person, the biker.
Oh, the biker chick. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it though.
Yeah, the manager.
The manager.
The carnival manager.
See, I don't remember.
Yeah, he gave him the job. He was telling them, "Oh, like I keep losing the guess your weight game." It's like, listen, you only sold like 15 cents of. You gave away 15 cents a
That's
thing.
right. That's right. Well, I completely blanked on that part.
But yeah, all in all, this was a great classic comedy movie.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite line?
Wow, my favorite line of this movie was okay when he's when he's leaving his mansion. He's like, he basically like, listen, I don't need none of this. I don't need nothing. Okay, maybe this pencil and this ashtray and this paddle ball.
But that's about
But that's it. That's all I need. In this thermos and this chair. He's so speaking random things he sees.
Okay, I need this chair.
And my dog. I need this dog. Dogs growls at him. Okay, I don't need this dog no more.
Oh my god.
But this ashtray, this paddle ball, this remote, and this chair, and this thermos is all I need.
But that's about it. That's a good one.
Like, I felt like he just did that improv and just started
Oh,
seeing
he
random
just started
stuff in the
grabbing
mansion.
stuff, probably.
Oh,
He
man.
had to. He was an amazing improver.
Yeah, that movie, it basically shows how funny, comedic, and quickball he can
Oh
be.
yeah. So that's a great line.
What's yours?
My favorite line. This is really hard to choose from though, because there's so many good ones. But the one that really caught me off guard was it's his and Marie's first date, and he says, "Hey, I know this is our first date, but do you think the next time you can make love to your boyfriend, you can think of me?"
Maybe. Oh my god.
And then she goes, "Well, maybe the next time that I'm making love to him, you two can think of each other."
Is the next time you two can make love to each other and think of me. As long as I'm in this, or as long as I'm in somewhere, I'm happy.
Like within that one sentence, it pretty much shows what type of character he is. He's not bright. He's completely dumb, but he's so lovable.
Yeah, a lovable idiot.
He's a lovable idiot.
Yeah, that movie. That basically sums up what the story's about.
It sums up the entire character in like one sentence. And there's a lot of other great ones, like when he calls the dog shithead.
Oh yeah.
What's the line? You know it.
Oh, basically, oh, this dog's a lifesaver. No, don't call that dog lifesaver. Call him shithead. Oh, okay. Come on, shithead. Let's go. Throughout the whole movie, the dog's actual name is shithead.
Shithead, run!
Although when he was watching the video, when he was giving out money to like donations and charities, and the priest comes in, he's like, "This is a scene that's going on right now underground in Mexico. They're cat jugglers." Oh God! Shut this off! Shut this off!
Oh no! The same scene where he goes up. "Well, Father, you look like a religious man." Oh my God!
Like I said, yeah, this movie was just gut-busting comedy one after another. Every scene has something.
Honestly, guys, if you guys have, I know it's an old movie. It might be a little bit dated, but if you haven't seen this movie, I'd highly recommend checking it out. Especially if you like old-style comedy. This is one of the greats.
Definitely.
This movie should not be like underrated as it is today.
Yeah, when you think of Steve Martin, this is one of the first movies I think of.
Yeah. Like, this is like the definitive Steve Martin movie. This is what really set the template for all of his other comedies, the next like 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Like you said too, I just found out now, but his first movie.
It's his first movie.
Yeah, basically you set the bar high and you just let it ride.
Yeah, guys, and we'll be in our next couple episodes. We'll be going through more like of these type of comedies that have been kind of forgotten throughout the years.
Yeah,
Like,
and we're trying to expand the horizons of genres, so it's not just the same stick genre. Like the last one was an action comedy, you could
Yeah.
say. This one's straight comedy. We'll see what the next one could be.
We'll talk. We'll probably talk some horror movies later.
Some dramas,
some thrillers,
coming of age.
Oh, coming of age is one of my.
Especially classic teenage come ups.
Look, man, if one of my guiltiest pleasures is a good teenage like coming of age movie.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. Like Breakfast Club and all
Breakfast
that.
Club, Dazed and Confused.
Oh my god, yeah. Like that's the genre I love.
Oh, yeah. Even though we're way past that age point, but I still watch and love it.
I still like every time I watch those, I'm like, man, I wish this was me in high school. It wasn't at all.
When I watched it in high school,
wish.
it's like, wow, I wish my life was like that. Now it's like, damn, I wish my high school life was really like that.
I remember watching that stuff before when high school. Like, this is what high school's gonna be like.
Oh man, I'm
And it's
excited.
Like, no, it wasn't. Not at all.
No, close, but no, not even.
Quite the opposite. No, they don't do detentions on Saturdays with like 5 people.
No, I had detention one time on Saturdays, but it was like maybe
What?
2 people. Yeah.
What'd you
Used to
do?
Honestly, probably sounds stupid, getting caught skipping or something.
I got caught skipping one time, and I got like a free pass after that.
Yeah, but
I didn't get in trouble for it.
I always get caught. I'm a bad luck guy. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Surprise That's Good.
Thank you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be getting more of these videos. We also have a review show as well. Super Dynamic Bros. Check out our latest reviews. And our Twitter's going to be coming soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully soon.
But we still have an Instagram.
We do at Super Dynamic Bros. So you can get always updated on any videos that we post. We'll be posting there. And guys, thank you guys for joining us for another episode. And we'll be coming back next week with, we don't know yet, but you'll find out soon.
We'll be surprised. That was good.
It was good. All right, thank you guys for joining us and subscribe.
Catch you next time.